is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Season is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Catfish Hunter will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing and go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A runner at first with no outs here. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is Damon. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Set and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Nothing for the Yankees early. Oakland coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Harold, any thoughts?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
On at first is Damon. Nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Yogi Berra. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. With that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Trout will wait on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Mark Hanna.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now batting, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Right side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Harold Reynolds. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. We've played 4 full. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here we go. 1-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Pollock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. He didn't try to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
So striding forward now, Jason Giambi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Reggie Jackson.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi
Ready for
Berra.
another shot now, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line towards center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Chris Davis now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Davis waits on the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees nothing. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees nothing. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The 0-2 home. On the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
27, Mike Trout.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
None out, runners at first and second. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Bryce Harper, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reggie giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within two now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on one, you're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Not in time.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you hold him up. You got the tying run at third base. You got no outs. You're sitting in a situation where you might be able to not only score that tying run, but break the inning open.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Daniel Kalum takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Greg Bird will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Now the 2-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
3 runs already home here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. Reggie is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 3.
New York, number 54.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Settling in now, Johnny Damon. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Now the 2-1. Flying toward right center, and it's a base hit, and just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1, you got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
So striding forward now, Eddie Matthews. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman,
At the plate, Jason Giambi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes Damon. Grounded weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Number 8, Yogi Berra.
Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. But this will be a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, calling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Dan Plesac and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.